Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 15 of the Where's My Blanket podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Gunter Kwok.
My name is David.
And welcome to episode 15. Hope you guys are doing well wherever and whenever you are listening to this.
Hope you guys had a nice few days since you listened to our last podcast.
Yes. If it was Canada Day probably a couple days ago as you listened to this, maybe a week ago. I don't know when we're going to air this, to be honest. I'm just going to stop talking about time frames because I don't really know. But for today's episode, we are just going to talk about trilogies because David and I have recently been watching some trilogies, just kind of rewatching them. And so we just thought it'd be fun to talk about which ones we thought were the greatest, which ones we thought were okay, which ones are overhyped, underhyped, etc.
Sure.
Things like that.
Sounds fun.
So, without further ado, we're just going to go down a list, but then obviously there's some on this list that we probably want to talk about that isn't on there, so we'll just kind of...
And some of them, we have no idea what they are.
We'll go with the flow. It's okay.
Yeah.
The first one, though, Lord of the Rings. And I think we had this talk
few episodes ago.
Few episodes when we were talking about Studio Ghibli.
Oh yeah.
But about it's that whole thing about how it immerses you, right? So trilogy or not, because of how dragged on and long the movies are, I just feel like it's a chore to watch them. I understand that I got great reviews or and everybody loved it. It's hype. It's number one on this list.
Yeah.
But
I mean this is biased, but a lot of people would agree with this.
Oh, okay.
Just because of how big of a thing it was, right? And also the books, the actors, and the way they make the scene, just huge, kind of like Game of Thrones style, right? It took me a long time to get into it because, like you said, it's kind of long and some parts are kind of dull. So I was a Harry Potter boy, all the way. And then after I finished all the Harry Potter, and then I finally watched the 3, and I thought it was interesting, but it was really long.
So funny story about Lord of the Rings. One summer ago, or not one summer, but a summer way back when I fly back to Hong Kong, which is a 14-hour flight, I downloaded all 3 Lord of the Rings movies, right? So, total time was about 10 hours, so that's a lot of time that I can kill, right?
Yeah.
I watched through half of the first one, and I thought to myself, this is too fucking boring. I'm not doing this. But you're on a plane though. All you're supposed to do is kill time. But I couldn't even bring myself to watch this fucking movie. That's how boring it was. I mean, so the first time was fine. Obviously when you watch something for the first time, you right? But the rewatch potential of Lord of the Rings is 0 because it's just I don't know.
So have you never finished all 3?
No, I did. So I've seen all 3, but then the rewatch potential.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
I don't think I would be able to either. I would probably go on YouTube and search for clips. That's probably the most I would do. Yeah, but I wouldn't watch the whole 3 movies again. Yeah.
Not on the plane, he means. He doesn't mean that he's going to watch YouTube clips on the plane because he...
just when I'm bored.
For those who are thinking that, by the way.
But something like Harry Potter, I would rewatch, and actually I've already done that
many
times.
I rewatched Harry Potter too.
Yeah, even though a few movies were disappointing, and a lot of people would say the books are better, but I think still they did really wonderful job with the movie, and especially casting is amazing. So just for that, I would rewatch. But I mean, Lord of the Rings. One of the other thing though was the Hobbit. I thought those were more entertaining.
Oh yeah.
In a way, right? Yeah. So I think there were 2. I think there were 2 movies.
Two, I think.
Yeah. With what's that character in Sherlock?
Martin Freeman.
Yeah. He was in the movie, right?
He's been
in the Hobbit.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't really remember the Hobbit movie.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in the movie.
Oh yeah,
He's the main character.
Yeah, Martin Freeman in the story. I couldn't get it.
Put the image in your head.
Yeah. Yes. So I agree that The Hobbit is more exciting.
It was quite good. I
easier
think.
to
Oh,
watch.
there's 3 of them too. I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
The budget was 745 million.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But anyways, okay.
Probably higher for the actual Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so yes, I can agree that The Hobbit is better than Lord of the Rings. And if you guys disagree, then go eat some shit. That was a joke. I mean, like, whatever. You can disagree with people. Yeah, I mean, people, our friends who have listened to this podcast have said, I disagree with Gunter, right? And I mean, feel free to, right? I mean, this is a podcast, and
that's the whole point.
I'm an opinionated person, so I'll have my opinions. You'll have yours.
Yeah, I mean, I have opinions too, but I try to round the edges a bit.
and like, just to bring this note real quick as we talk about stuff, because as I'm going to be opinionated, you know, the point is, if you disagree with something that I say, or I disagree with something that you say, or whatever, the point isn't to, oh, you disagree with what I said, so I hate you now, right? Obviously, with a lot of things, as I've said before, is to educate people and to have discussions, right?
Right.
For example, you know, if I just say, oh, you don't like Lord of the Rings, so I hate you, let me just go circle jerk and talk to everybody else who like Lord of the Rings. How great is this movie, right? Like, you don't do anything, you don't achieve anything by circle jerking with people that share the same opinions as you. So in that sense, I actually do welcome people who disagree with my views. It opens my mind and we have discussions. So yeah, just as a tidbit. So if you guys actually listen to this and say, oh, Gunter, I don't agree with you, please tell me. And
in a nice way.
I mean, like, oh yeah, I mean,
discussion.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then sure.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I tell my friends sometimes very bluntly that they're wrong and stupid. And
okay, well then
sometimes
they can be mean back.
Sometimes they like me for it because I'm very straightforward.
Yeah.
And
no, I think it's good to hear different point of view.
Yeah.
And you know, it's interesting, you know, something that you love so much, people can hate it.
Yeah.
Right? So you know, you want to know what's going on in their head, right? Not to say there's not anything wrong, but
that was just a little tidbit. So I do mean it. Eat shit if you no. Anyways, number 2. Original Star Wars trilogy.
So that's 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. How do I?
This
feel
is very
about
fresh
that?
for me.
Because you just recently watched it.
Yeah, I recently watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In that order?
Yep.
Are you stupid?
Wait.
You can't. Well, okay, no, so I can't say that, but.
I can't remember. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
People will tell you 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, no, wait.
But
I can't
some
remember.
people have seen it obviously as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I just feel like, okay, well, first of all, I watched most of them with my mom.
Yeah.
And she would be like hella confused if I go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why I went from 1
to
to
9.
3, so I can explain each character.
Yeah.
And also, it's a little clearer for me because I really don't know much about the 4, 5, 6 actually before I did this.
A lot
it's
of
super old,
time,
right?
obviously. Yeah.
No, yeah. But it's What do you think about it?
I don't mind it. It does have rewatch potential, so I don't. Yeah.
I would do it again.
Yeah,
I thought it was a fun trip.
I like Star. Yeah, it takes you back, and
yeah.
I actually kind of liked it. Now that I'm trying to remember the things that happened.
I mean, obviously the what's that called? Special effects and stuff like that is subpar, right? But you have to remember this is in the 70s. It's crazy.
It still brings you back though. Like, even if I watch 4, 5, 6, I would still be immersed enough into the universe to enjoy it.
I think a few times I chuckled because like
it was CGI.
Funny. Or like the acting is like like questionable.
Yeah.
Like I love them as actors, but just like back then, I think the way they act is different than now, right?
For sure.
So sometimes you're like, that seems really fake, but that's just how it was. No, but like the storyline, I thought it was great, and the whole development of Anakin, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the whole point. Well, coming from 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, in terms of 1, 2, 3, that's probably the part that I like the least.
Mm.
And as much as I like Darth Vader as a character because he's so cool, I feel like Anakin is just such a little bitch. Like,
As a kid and as a youngster.
yeah, it's like a young guy, like, oh, Padme, I can't have you. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, there was some really funny acting there too.
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know, things like that. Always that's also part of the reason why side tidbit. Sorry, but it's also one of the reasons why I dislike Shawn Mendes. Because his song, like, Treat You Better, like, I know I can, you know what I mean? And it's like,
We're not
why are
talking about
you
this.
whining about a little, like, why are you whining about a girl? You're such a little
because
bitch.
he was like 14 and like he just experiencing love for the first time. What do you want?
Was he 14 when he wrote that song?
He was young.
Okay, I didn't know.
He was like...
So my only impression of it is like, you're a little bitch.
That's like that's like you complaining Justin Bieber's Baby, right? I mean, like, sure, a lot of people hated that song too. I'm not the hugest fan, but you know, he was just a young kid trying to like write a fun song about girls. That, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but I don't know. I think people write music that feels true to them.
That's fine. So I understand. It's just that was like, let's going back to Star Wars.
Pretty amazing. You can go from Padme. Wait, what? Anakin to Shawn Mendes. Like, what the heck? Did not see that coming.
But like that kind of like bitching, or not bitching, but like that kind of like mopiness or victim, like the victimless. I see. Like, I'm a victim.
Yeah.
This girl doesn't
victimizing themselves.
Yeah, that's what I dislike. And so when Anakin does that, it turns like it's just not really my thing. So
I'm sure a lot of people wasn't a huge fan of 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I thought partially anyway the storyline still kind of goes on to the 4, 5, 6 nicely. I can't think of specific examples right now. I mean, there's tons. Right, but I also really enjoyed the first one when they were racing. Yeah.
Oh yes,
the that I thought. Yeah,
amazing.
I thought that was really well done. Yeah, and the kid was cute, right? You know, even though knowing that he was gonna be bad. He was pretty sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. So and I loved Natalie Portman in all her gloriness.
She is,
the fashion
I really like
of that character is also
as
great.
A person, as an actor.
Oh yeah. I want to watch a few movies.
She just seems very wholesome. That's all. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't know how she's like in real life.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen a few of her interviews. Yeah, and she's well spoken.
Yes. Sorry, I was just trying to find out if J.J. Abrams directed Star Wars. I feel like he did, but I don't really remember. Anyways.
Yeah, at least a few of them. The 7 and the 9, I think.
Really?
Right, and then 8 was by someone else.
Yeah,
That's why
because
a lot of people
didn't want to
hated
get a big name director. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep. Cool.
Back to the Future. I never watched.
I feel like we're gonna skip this one because we talked about watching it. We haven't yet, obviously, right?
Yeah, we haven't watched it. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we don't have thoughts on it.
I want to watch it though.
We will. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we will.
I did not know it was a trilogy.
Toy Story?
No, Back to the Future.
Oh, sorry.
I thought it was just one movie.
No, it's 3. Yeah, so we'll have to watch all 3.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yes.
Toy Story.
I was already moving to this one, which is my
amazing
favorite one.
Yeah,
I love it. And I'm gonna call it a trilogy, even though there was number 4, because I personally think number 4 was very money grabby. Like, you don't so after Toy Story 3, how it ended, you don't need number 4. Disney just did it, or Pixar just did it because they wanted money. Classic them. Ha ha ha. A company wants money.
I still enjoyed it.
No, I know.
But the trilogy, should be a trilogy.
Number 3 was just so perfect. How it ended, I just and I
think I cried.
Yeah, a lot of people, including I actually cried too. I cried.
You never cry.
Yeah, this is one of the movies that I cried in.
Wow.
Surprisingly enough, Toy Story 3, because
very so wholesome.
Yeah. Maybe we should rewatch that one of all of them.
Yeah, I would. Godfather, never watched.
I think I watched the first one. All
the film geeks are like killing us.
Yeah, but the thing is, because of all the hype that it got, and since I watched the first one, I thought, like, I don't really care for this movie, so I didn't watch number 2 or 3. It just
again, it's a movie that I didn't know had 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I heard so much about it. The music also was pretty great, but I don't know if it's a kind of movie that I would enjoy. Yeah.
I feel like
that's why I never went for it.
I feel like Godfather is
it's one of those
slow progressing, similar to Lord of the Rings.
Deep films.
And so I can't get into it because maybe it's just because I just need a lot of high stimulation. I don't know. But
yeah. Born?
Matt Damon is so fucking hot. I love Matt Damon.
I would agree. I watched all 3 of these, I think, because my cousin really enjoyed it.
I watched this many times, all 3. And I don't know, this is obviously just me being kind of gay and whatever, but I don't watch Bourne Trilogy for the movie. I
watch it for him.
I watch it for Matt Damon. I don't care if he's a super spy that lost his memory. All that doesn't matter.
If that's the case, you should watch a few of his other films. One of the more recent one was Downsize or whatever.
Oh yeah, okay.
That one looked kind of weird.
I mean, if they're too stupid, obviously I'm not gonna watch it. But yes, yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me that, okay, think about it. You're watching a movie on a screen, and then there's this hot person that comes on the screen.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
How can you be engaged with the plot when you're just
I mean, you still have to
like that body. So.
I think you still have to like the movie itself a bit. Otherwise, I don't know. You can put Matt Damon in Sharpedo. I'm just not gonna watch it.
That's true. Fine. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Wait, not Sharpedo. Sharpedo is Pokemon.
Oh.
Sharknado.
Oh, Sharknado. I don't know. But either way, that's what I said. I wouldn't watch Downsize or whatever because it just sounds like Matt Damon in a funny kids movie or you know what I mean? It's just not
a kids
my
movie.
thing. I don't know.
Apparently, it was not that bad. But anyway. Indiana Jones, believe it or not, never watched them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that is something we need to see.
I feel very shameful. This is a very macho movie.
This. It's very good. Harrison Ford is amazing in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Steven Spielberg does.
I've heard great things.
But so, just not side obviously, but in one of the scenes in Indiana Jones, not to spoil it, he has to pick a chalice.
Oh, okay.
Because and so our friends and I we play a lot of Jackbox, and one of the games is that horror thing where if
trivia murder something.
Trivia murder party, whatever. And you have to pick a chalice, and then
one of the mini games.
Yeah, one of the mini games, and so that mini game reminds me of this.
Probably inspired by it.
Maybe very much. So, well, picking from a poisonous chalice is not. It was way before anything.
Well, yeah, I know.
So, but yeah, let's see. I just want to compare Indiana Jones to. So I'm just gonna rule out Bourne Trilogy because I don't really watch it for the trilogy. So I'm not gonna put it in my it's a good.
Oh, are you already choosing?
Well, I'm just kind of ranking them in my head right now.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm gonna go Toy Story.
There's a few good ones after this.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go Toy Story and that one for sure, and Indiana Jones for now.
Uh-huh.
The other ones are just okay. Sorry, Star Wars fans, but anyways, next one, Dollar Trilogy. Do you know what that is?
No, skip.
Matrix.
No offense. Matrix, amazing.
This one was also good.
Oh yeah, I was hella confused, but I enjoyed it.
Did you know that Reloaded and Revolutions both came out in 2003?
Same year.
Mm-hmm. Wow, they really needed money, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I think they shot it in one go or something. Yeah, and both of them basically got divided into 2 movies. Kind of like the 7th Harry Potter.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
But I actually did like The Matrix. I think it's easily one of my top trilogies ever.
I would say so. It's a classic, right? It's just so unique.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing like it.
I like it better than Indiana Jones. And I think, even the first couple scenes in the first movie when Neo discovers the Matrix and then there's the whole Agent Smith, I think that's his name. He injects the thing to Neo's the bug.
I don't even
Neo's
remember
body.
The first scene, but yeah.
Well, that's not the first. Or when it's Neo is in his office and then it's turn left, do this, do that, right? And then like you said, that whole movie is just very unique.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can remake Indiana Jones or you can remake those types of movies, But yeah,
This one, it would be hard.
there isn't
Yeah.
anything that's like Matrix. I mean, there's like Tron and stuff, but that's kind of, but not really.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Plus, Tron is not a trilogy.
it would be called as a sci-fi, right?
Yes.
But it's a very different
Type of
kind of
sci-fi.
sci-fi.
Correct.
Yeah. No, I really thought that was very, very interesting. Even though I was young and sometimes I couldn't understand, but
Yeah. We can rewatch that. The Evil Dead trilogy.
No. Three Colors.
We're just gonna keep
No.
Aliens. Have you seen these?
Not really.
I think we can. Oh, this one, my favorite.
Pirates of Caribbean.
My favorite.
Really?
Um,
It was. I liked it.
I don't know what it is about pirates that I like so much.
The looting.
So, of all the movies that can immerse me in a fantasy, it's pirates. And I'm not quite sure why, because I think it's realistic enough that I can. Like, obviously, pirates exist in like now on Earth, right? So I think it's realistic enough for me to like be, oh, you know, this could be a real thing, and like I can, immerse myself, but also fantasy enough, like you know, you're a pirate, you have Davy Jones, immortal life, right? All that stuff, and I think it's a really good balance.
Yeah, no, I thought the three, one of them was just all right. Yeah, but mostly it was like well connected and well.
I actually really like Davy
produced.
Jones as an antagonist.
Mhm.
That's probably why I also like the movie. Him as a character and the concept of like you having to kill the heart. I feel like maybe that's like I don't know if that's always been a Davy Jones thing, but I feel like that is just so cool as like you know why? There was a movie called The Crow.
Okay.
It's like a one-off movie. Like it's not really popular, but I watched it when I was younger.
Might have heard about it.
And
but-
it's same thing where like this guy is unkillable. Like he can't die unless you kill his like soul is linked to like a crow. And so I don't really know the specifics because it's an old movie, but obviously the crow dies and then he dies. But
sounds like Star-Lord's father.
how does Star-Lord's fall? I don't know. Sorry.
Guardian of the Galaxy.
No, I know that, but I don't really.
Do you remember?
No, I don't.
His dad was a whole star, like a whole system.
Oh.
And they had to like find his core and kill it. I thought that was a pretty cool movie actually. Yeah. Like the whole turning point.
I'm not sure if Guardian of the Galaxy is too recent for me because obviously.
You forget about it?
Yeah, like I forget a lot.
Maybe you didn't watch that movie.
No, I did. I'm sure I did, but I just.
Yeah, I mean that's something I also rewatched recently.
Pirates is good though, by the way.
Yes,
Just,
and great movie obviously. Yeah, been played by every band.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
I've never seen this.
I was never. Yeah, me.
But
either.
I've heard good.
A lot of
things.
people are Die Hard fans.
Yeah, friggin' what's his face? Jake Peralta is a Die Hard fan.
Oh, yeah.
Like Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Maybe that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like sorry for all you Jake Peraltas out there. That's like you haven't seen Die Hard, but yeah. Star Wars prequel. We already talked
Kind of
Star
talk
Wars.
about that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, the first three.
You know, so Spider-Man is different. Spider-Man is similar to what's the other movie I was thinking of? There was fuck. Is it Spider-Man? Oh, Batman also. Where the one thing I didn't like about these two movies, I'm sure Batman Trilogy is here somewhere as well.
Yeah, where is it?
I don't know. I'm sure it's there.
That should be at the top. This
when we
list
split on
is
the list, but
ridiculous.
maybe this is a really old list. Anyways, they use different characters throughout different movies, right? Obviously, for Spider-Man, you know, first you use Tobey Maguire, then you use Andrew Garfield, then you use the little kid. What's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, no, you love him.
Yes.
You love little kids. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay.
And then similarly with Batman, the first Rachel was somebody, which I forget who.
Yes.
Sorry, escaped my mind. Second is Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I looked this
etc.
up. Yeah, I looked this up, but I forgot. No, but I mean, this is talk about just the first three with Tobey Maguire, though, right?
This.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
1, 2, 3.
One, two, three.
This all has Tobey.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you forget about these?
Yes, I did. I thought it was literally.
Oh no. So it's these three, and then the Garfield one Yeah, and then now starting another.
Yes.
With Tom Holland.
I'm glad. I don't want to shit on Andrew Garfield in any means because I like him as a person, but I'm glad he's not Spider-Man. I don't know. He just didn't really seem like the fit for me.
I didn't see that movie, but apparently some people liked it though.
I liked it. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't
really get into
him
character.
as Spider-Man. It's just don't like. It's not a personal thing. I like the movie, but. These Spider-Man, yeah. So I like this. I like these Spider-Mans. Well, especially 2 and 3. I think 3. 2
was really good
because James Franco. I love James Franco.
Oh yes, me too.
Anything James Franco, I fucking love it.
That guy is one of a kind.
Yes. So when I saw him in Green Goblin, as Green Goblin, I was like, yes, fuck yes.
Was that 3?
No, he was 2.
Yeah.
Because number 2 was Doc Ock. But glimpse of it. This is something. Well, I probably wouldn't watch 1 because talking about Bar's little bitch. But
if I'm watching, I would have to watch 1, 2, 3.
1, yeah. But I would definitely like to watch 2 or 3, whichever one James Franco's in.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
The next one that's more substantial is.
Oh
wait, which
Scream.
one?
Have you seen?
You watched this?
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
It is. So it is scary.
Doesn't sound like something you would watch. Maybe you were a kid.
Why is there a parody of this somewhere?
Because there is.
Yeah.
Scary movie.
Oh yeah, scary movie. That's why. Yeah, scary movie.
You're not talking about Scream. You're talking about scary movie.
So I've seen both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think it's because Scary Movie made such funny parodies of it.
Amazing.
Anna
Faris.
Yeah, that's why I had such a good time. But Scream, I don't know. It's just a horror movie. I don't think it really.
Yeah, I mean, but it was its signature, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess because like I don't know, when you think of horror movies, when I think of horror movies,
Exorcist.
No, like see, they all have that same like kind of jumping effect that is like whatever, but like, you know, it as the first horror movie. I'm not okay. I don't want to say this. This might be wrong, so don't quote me, but. Of all the horror movies that I've seen, I feel like a lot of them are just like jump scares and kind of brainless, right?
Okay.
But it as a movie, you know, at the end they tell you, like it teaches you, or I hope it teaches you not to, like, don't fear, right? Like don't fear your fears, basically.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like very little horror movies have a message at the end. It's just more like, right? And
just
Scream.
Just scares.
Yeah, and Scream is another one where it's just mindless. Right, there's no message at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like for sure, because it was Stephen King, right? And and in the book, it's a huge book. Yeah, so I mean, his stuff is more, it's deeper. Yeah, not just to scare you. Yeah, so I can see that. Vengeance, no. Naked Gun, no. X-Men, great.
Yay.
Loved it.
I liked it.
But I like the new X-Men's as well.
Yeah, I like the newer X-Men's too. I'm not sure. And honestly, because like I wouldn't call X-Men a trilogy because how many movies there are, A, and B, there's just so many different
characters
timelines and shit.
It's complicated.
I don't even like when X-Men Apocalypse came out. I'm like, okay, so where are we? Like, I'm just gonna watch the movie as is as a
it's
standalone.
it's quite a rabbit hole. Like you have to really dig into it to know what's going on.
So I'm not really. I mean, like I wouldn't call it a trilogy, and there's just too much going on that I don't.
Terminator.
I liked it.
I watched only one, I think, and I was it was never my thing.
It's okay. I mean, obviously Arnold is just a little like he's iconic.
Yes.
And just good for him. Good for him as a person to be an actor and also the governor. You know what I mean? Like he's just done so many things.
Yeah. Cool guy. Infernal Affairs. Oh my gosh.
I like this movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see this here.
Yes, me too.
Andy Lau.
I really like Andy Lau as a actor too, because I think the first movie I ever saw him in was Ligu Ligu Something Choi, which is a Chinese movie about mahjong.
I've probably seen it.
And Chinese New Year.
Oh.
So it's about Chinese New Year and then like mahjong, which is a gambling game. But
no, yeah, he's not just about the looks. Yeah.
Yes. What's the movie that was copycatted from Internal Affairs by the white people?
Shoot.
I'm gonna call them
Departed or something?
Oh yeah, The Departed.
Right?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Leo.
Yeah.
And Matt Damon. I think
It was good.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson is too. It is good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm just thinking which one. I mean, obviously,
Jack Nicholson.
I feel like I like the original Internal Affairs better, the Asian one.
I didn't really watch them as the same movie. Yeah, it was different.
But there are so many. Well, I mean, there's so many
parallels. Yeah, I know.
Can't not.
Yeah.
But it's just okay. I mean, like, well, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of like Asian movies, anyways. So I don't know. Internal Affairs is just okay. I am surprised to see 3 Asian movies like this as an Asian movie on this list.
Yes, I enjoyed seeing that there. The rest is alright. Can I talk about a few that's not here and I'm kind of sad about, and then you can find some more?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is more recent. Again, this is probably not like classic yet, right? But I did enjoy Hunger Games and Hunger Games and what's that called? Maze Runner.
See, so that's why this list is probably not Batman's not on here. But
and Batman.
Yeah, but
that has to be on there.
I liked Hunger Games a lot. That is clearly a very close top trilogy for me.
Yeah, and it's like a very close to reality one too.
Exactly,
right?
similar to Pirates.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
the books were amazing.
Yeah,
like as much as the movies were great, but yeah. Yes, I read.
Wow. Okay.
I read more than you.
Do you?
I don't know.
Anyways, I think one of my favorite things about what's it called? Hunger Games? Sorry, the name escaped me for a second.
Snow, right?
Yeah, I like him as I honestly think that is what makes me like movies is if I can appreciate the antagonist, right? Batman with the first one was okay. Obviously, Heath Ledger as Joker is amazing, and even Tom Hardy as Bane was pretty good. Like I like, and obviously Pirates with the octopus guy. What's his name again?
I don't remember.
Davy Jones. But yeah, as long as the movie has a good antagonist, I think that's what I look at.
It's important.
Or else, how do you have that dynamic between?
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember one of the movies that I was watching at home with mom, and then she was like, "Oh, the bad guy is too bad," or like something like that. I was like, "Well, if they're not bad, it's just not gonna make the movie interesting."
Yeah.
Yeah. So, No, well, you were gonna love the prequel though. Then
of what?
Of Hunger Games. It just came out recently.
Oh, is it a movie?
No, the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
but I mean, I don't know.
So.
I don't know if they're gonna come out with a movie, but it's about snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm illiterate, so
the whole
I can't
book.
Read it.
You used to read.
Used to, but I forgot.
You forgot.
Yeah. But I don't know. Well, yes. I think that was good. So, what are your, let's say, top 1 or top 2? Which one would you? What do you want to do?
Top 2, maybe.
Top 2?
Oh, but that's hard. Let's say top 3.
Top 3, sure. You go first, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, if I have to go first, obviously, well, I just really named the 3, right? I'm gonna say Batman, Hunger Games. Not in that order yet. Batman, Hunger Games, and Pirates. And if I have to choose between these 3 in the order, I'm going to go. Well, I don't know, because Pirates has like Pirates has like 50 billion movies, so I can't really call that a trilogy again.
Are you sure you're ready to go first?
No, yeah. I'll say Batman, Hunger Games, Pirates.
Okay.
Those are my top 3.
Okay. I would put Batman in there too. That's just like work of art.
Yeah.
Right? I would have to put Star Wars in there. And then I'm gonna put Hunger Games and Maze Runner as my third.
You love Maze Runner because there's just a bunch of little boys. You can't do that.
Yeah, okay. No, it's a great storyline actually, and the book was really well written.
I did enjoy.
And movie was actually well done too. The first and the third one. Second one not as much, but yeah, I don't know. Of course, that's more like youngsters kind of stuff, right? So some old souls might not appreciate them as much and like the classics, but I think I don't know. I enjoy those thoroughly.
I understand. If you guys have any little boys that you want to recommend to David, you guys can hit us up on Instagram at Where's My Blanket.
Okay,
or
watch us get demonetized.
you can also visit us at our website, www.where'smyblanketpodcast.com. David is holding a picture of a brown bear in our bio, so you can use that to entice all the little boys.
Brown bear.
Okay, well, he's off camera.
Anyways.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. We do appreciate a lot. Like, comment, and yeah, engage with us, and we'll be happy to engage back. And
Yes.
yeah, see you guys on the next one.
See you in the next
Bye.
one. Bye.
I always wait like that. Bye.